Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurulhuda binti Mohd Salleh. The city that I have chosen for this assignment is Angkor in Cambodia, and the type of the cities is ancient city in Asia. So without wasting our time, let's get started. History of Angkor Wat. The ruins of Angkor are located amid forests and farmland north of the Great Lake and south of the Golden Hills, near modern-day Siem Reap city in Siem Reap province. Angkor is the name used to refer to an area in Cambodia that was the administrative center of the Khmer Empire that ruled between the 9th and 15th century AD. The kingdom of Angkor received Hindu-Buddhist influence. Angkor King is considered to be the Devaraja who has absolute power. The kingdom of Angkor reached its heyday during the reign of Suryavarman II. The king was assisted by his relative in carrying out administrative duties. The construction of the brewery made the Angkor government get lucrative agriculture produce. The farm is located on the Tonle Sap Lake. Tonle Sap Lake was built in the 10th century AD. The administrative center is downstream of the Mekong. Next, the principal urban farm, Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat iconic was originally built as a Hindu temple from the god Vishnu to see the Khmer Empire ruling at the time, built by King Suryavarman II. Next, the Angkor served as the state temple and tomb eventually and breaking away from the Shaiva tradition from its predecessor. He dedicated it to Vishnu. Originally, Angkor Wat was dedicated to Vishnu, the supreme god of Vaishnavic Hinduism. However, towards the end of the 12th century, the influence of Buddhists grew so much that Angkor Wat gradually became a center of Buddhist worship. Next, this temple is designed to represent Meru Mount. Meru Mount is a sacred mountain of 5 peaks in Hinduism, Jainism, and Buddhist cosmology, which is considered the center of the universe and the home of the Hindu gods. For your information, actually, Angkor Wat is also an example of classical Khmer architecture. Type of town in Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO due to its important role in Hinduism and Buddhism. UNESCO declared Angkor Wat a World Heritage Site in 1992. It is one of the most ancient religious monuments in the world. Khmer King Suryavarman II began building the Angkor Wat temple complex between 1130 and 1150 during the time of the Khmer Empire. Next, urban element in Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is surrounded by lakes. Angkor Wat is surrounded by a trench that is 200 meters wide, 4 meters deep, and a total length of about 5 kilometers. This treat is very helpful in ensuring that groundwater does not rise or fall in extreme levels. Next, the urban element is avenue. The avenue is 475 meters long and 9.5 meters wide and lined with Nagabel Street, leading from the main entrance to the central temple, passing between 2 graceful libraries and then 2 pools. The northern one, a popular spot from which to watch the sunrise. Urban form determinant Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat in particular faces west. Unlike other temples, the main entrance of Angkor Wat leads west by a long road that runs from the entrance, which is marked by guardian lions. Next, Angkor Wat also close to Tonle Sap Lake, and the water of this lake also comes from Mekong River. This temple is built on many levels, symbolically depicting this temple is 123 meter times 123 meter wide and 34.5 high and contains 72 stupas. Next, Angkor Wat is completely isolated from the western world. Thick forests cover the Angkor area. Angkor Wat is surrounded by an artificial trench measuring 200 meters wide and 5.6 kilometers, which serves as a drainage system and also for defense purpose, and is also surrounded by a 3.6 kilometer long wall. The carvings on the walls are very smooth and high quality. The tower is coated with gold and the embossed carvings are painted colorful. So, that's all my presentation. Thank you for listening.